phase of moon.
Blake Cousins, third phase of moon. Welcome back. Going over the atmospheric electrical phenomenon known as ball lightning. The term refers to reports of luminous spherical objects. Scientists are baffled. Unexplainable phenomenon in the skies. What you're looking at, we're going to get a close look, a real close look. We got Brent Cousins. Tesla. Doesn't Tesla come to mind?
Blake, that's what I was about to say. This reminds me of Tesla big time. Look at it. It's a Tesla ball.
The craziest thing is that in the last 100 years with experiments around the world, in the public eye, there has been no duplication of the magnitude of experimental phenomenon of the creation of ball lightning. It has been created in the laboratory all over the world, and it has not been created on the scale that was created 100+ years ago and demonstrated and verified. So that is something that is really perplexing.
So could this be Tesla's secret experiments that are happening right now, that the major elite that have taken advantage of this information, they've kept it suppressed from the public, and they're harnessing it right now in front of our eyes, as in this video, that Tesla's ideas and technology exist, but they're not sharing it with us?
I wouldn't be surprised. There are characteristics of this metallic object that does look like a Tesla ball. It does look like the exact same formation of the attracting electricity from the ionosphere. In this case, lightning bolts. Perhaps the activity was created. We know that HAARP can dramatically change the environmental conditions to create the possibility for such elevated levels of electric activity. And so this is something that looks unnatural to a certain point. And I wonder, is it really top secret technology being displayed for us right now? It very well may be.
We want to thank Jeffrey Miles for submitting his incredible footage to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to be zooming in, adding brightness, contrast. You're seeing the spherical object of whatever it is, in my opinion, is harnessing energy. Most people don't see it right off the bat, and neither did the shooter. But as a good eye does, they go over their footage, they slow things down and notice this spherical black object in the sky.
The first time I saw it run through, I didn't catch it, but it's really interesting to me the way all of the lightning bolts seem to be directed towards the object. The object is in the center of the electrical activity, and that just from a far glance is really apparent. That is absolutely intriguing to me.
There's multiple flashes of light. The static charge in the air is static electricity. What better place for a UFO just to stand stagnant there to harness it? Are we looking at extraterrestrial harnessed energy from a lightning storm? Brent, your opinion?
Blake, I'm looking at Jeffrey's email right now, and he describes he couldn't hear the thunder. This means that this storm, whatever he's looking at, must have been some miles away. I'm judging about 30 miles away. So what we're looking at with this lightning strike, this object seems to be, somewhat close to it. So this would estimate some sort of size. This thing must be large, gigantic. And look at it. It's amazing footage. Jeffrey really did a good job on, capturing the event as we see it right now, and the evidence is pretty clear that UFOs are harnessing energy from storms.
I invite everybody that's a lightning hunter, a storm chaser, to go over closely their footage. I don't care if you've been shooting for years. Look at it close, frame by frame. That's what you got to do with this kind of footage, people. The objects are there. The UFOs are out there. People know that we're not alone. I invite everybody to debunk this if you can.
Blake, there's more to say because we are looking at contrast, and I bet more people can do that at the same time. There's a lot of black space during the lightning strikes. More technology, I bet, would reveal the object behind that. It's guaranteed there. This is something anomalous, something that we need to know and delve into more information on what's going on.
Well, let's delve into more analytics, more comprehension of what we're looking at. What is the source? How powerful can you harness, if you could, a lightning bolt? Orlando, any suggestions?
Well, the object does appear to be a metallic, dark object. It just seems dense, the way the structure, the visually, it looks like a dense metal object.
Could have been a weather balloon.
I've never seen a weather balloon of that color or that size. The way it appears in the video, it makes it look like it's quite large, perhaps over 100 feet wide. And I don't know if I've seen a weather balloon 100 feet wide made out of metallic structure such as that.
Let's estimate the size. Brent was just saying, you hear nothing. You see the bolts, but no sound whatsoever. So therefore, the crack traveling the speed of sound, you would have figured you would have got some kind of reaction. So therefore, it's far away, 30 miles, like Brent said. So if this is in that sky, 30 miles away, being illuminated by this bright bolt, you'd have to say that maybe I would have to disagree with Orlando, that it could be about 300 meters. Brent?
The evidence is something that we all need to look at right now. I'm just happy that Jeffrey submitted this, and the clarity is something to behold. It's phenomenal. Guys, people may say this may be a speck on the lens. I don't think so. Look, as the camera moves, this thing is moving as it would in space. I like what I'm seeing here.
The object does have a strange shape, though. It's not absolutely spherical. It's kind of has little feet on it. It has little edges that are not curved exactly like the rest of the body of it. It definitely has a round body, but it has more than that too.
Helicopter? No way. A weather balloon? I'm going to have to dismiss that. What else could it be? It's unidentified. You're right, Orlando. That's why we're going to share it right here at Third Phase of Moon. What are we looking at?
What we're seeing here, I believe, is an object harnessing the weather. It's actually creating this weather system. Look, you can see the pattern. It's bringing in the lightning. It's not...
Well, hold on a second. Maybe what you're saying, Brent, is this weather phenomenon, the electrical storm, is not just simply a weather storm. What you're saying is that this object could be creating this weather?
Absolutely, generating the particles around itself, creating energy.
I think that's plausible because for some strange reason, all of the activity is leading towards the object. And that is something that everybody has got to be intrigued with. That is unexplainable in any other sense than the object is either harnessing or creating the phenomenon, because the phenomenon is definitely, apparently related to the object. It is all leading towards the object, clearly.
HAARP weaponized weapons. This is a weather engineered product developed by our government, possibly. Wow, is that what we're saying right now? Is that what is this the conclusion, or could it be alien? What do you think, Brent? Ours or theirs?
I'm thinking maybe a bit of both. I'm thinking a battery created by our government, used by alien technology. You know what? These bolts that last a split second can power up New York City. What if he could harness the power of a storm that lasts for hours? This is unbelievable energy that could be worked by our government. Maybe this is what we're seeing right now.
Whatever we're seeing, Brent, is something that we think the world needs to see. I hope people watch this. I want to thank Orlando Smith. Brent, thanks for joining us. Orlando, one last statement before we show the raw video. Go ahead.
I've got to say, I agree with Brent on this. It looks like this object is collecting electricity. Now, whether it created the electricity, I'm not sure, but I challenge somebody out there to say that this object is not involved in that exchange, because all of that activity leading directly towards that center of mass that you can clearly see there, that is really something I can't explain. I'm not aware of technology that could harness this. So if our government is harnessing such powers without our knowledge, that's something that disturbs me, frankly.
Or could help mankind. One or the other. They gotta let it out. Let the public know we're not alone, and we could harness energy from thunderstorms. The evidence is here. Everybody, listen up. If you've captured anything amazing like this in regards to the UFO phenomenon, submit it to Third Phase of Moon via Skype, Facebook. We're standing by. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone. Like cousins. We'll see you again next time.